Welcome back to the Arlington ISD AI Training Hub. I'm Levianne Marabelli from TI Squared, the Technology Integration and Innovation Department. Communication is a huge part of our job, but drafting it from scratch takes up a lot of valuable mental energy. We've all been there, trying to craft the perfect email to a parent or update a newsletter at 4:30 p.m. on a Friday afternoon. In this lesson, we're going to show you how to use the Effective Communicator gem in Google Gemini to turn that stress into a 30-second task. Using AI for communication can help you draft messages more efficiently, refine tone, clarity, and length, translate communication to support accessibility and understanding. AI supports your work, but it doesn't replace your voice or decision making. Gemini is Google's artificial intelligence assistant. In our district, Gemini is the recommended AI tool. When you access Gemini through your Arlington ISD account, you are using a version that is secure, district approved, and offers greater privacy than public tools. You can access it directly from your Google App Launcher, the Waffle, or by going to gemini.google.com. If this is your first time using it, let me quickly introduce Google Gemini. Think of the main chat box as a general assistant. It can answer questions, summarize text, or brainstorm ideas. But to make your life even easier, we've enabled gems. These are custom versions of Gemini that we've pre-trained for specific AISD tasks, and they live right here in your sidebar. In today's lesson, we're skipping the general chat and we're going to go straight to the specialist, the Effective Communicator gem. Think of this gem as a professional editor sitting right next to you. It doesn't replace your voice, it just helps you find it faster. To wake it up, simply type start and hit enter. The gem is trained to ask follow-up questions about role, context, format, and constraints in order to provide you with the best results. First, I'll give it some context. I'm going to be the role of the science fair coordinator, and I'm drafting an email to parents asking for volunteers for judging next Friday. It asks if I have any reference materials that I would like to upload, and I'm going to provide it with the flyer that we sent home earlier about the science fair. And then the format that I would like for the communication to be in, I'd like to keep it under 150 words and use a friendly tone. And then it wants the final format of the communication, which will be an email. And now in seconds, I have a solid draft, but maybe I want to change the vibe. This becomes the refined part of the process. So I would like to make it even shorter and more exciting. I can continue making edits, but when I'm finished, I can then use the gem to support our multilingual community by asking it to translate this message into Spanish, Vietnamese, Arabic instantly. Always use a disclaimer when sending AI translated content, just in case there are minor nuances that get lost in translation. And just like that, the blank page is gone. You aren't staring at a blinking cursor anymore. You have a working draft to start from. If you ever feel stuck on how to ask the AI for changes, or if you want to write your own prompts from scratch without a gem, we have a resource to help. This is the AISD Prompting Cheat Sheet. It breaks down the ingredients of a perfect instruction, like giving the AI a specific role, providing context, and defining the format you want. You can download this directly from the Training Hub to keep on your desk. This resource also has a prompting cheat sheet that is designed specifically for educators. And you will also be able to access these extra AI prompt resources from Canva, Google, and Gen AI. Now, before you hit send, let's pause. Where does this fall on the AISD staff AI usage matrix? If you are using AI to write a routine email or a recommendation letter, you're in the time saver quadrant, and you are letting the AI do the heavy lifting to save speed. However, if you're translating text or refining an important official announcement, you are in quality control. In both cases, the rule is the same. You must verify the output. Never send an AI generated message without reading it first to ensure it sounds like you and is accurate. You are the pilot, AI is just the co pilot. Your goal for today is simple. Access the Effective Communicator Gem. There's a link to it just below this video, and dive in by creating your first draft. Don't overthink it, just get your ideas on the page. Use the gem to lighten some of that mental load so you can stay focused on what truly matters in your role and the impact you have on our district community. In our next lesson, we'll dig into how AI can enhance professional growth and strengthen the coaching work already happening across our district. You'll see how these tools can make developing yourself and supporting others more efficient, more personalized, and a whole lot more impactful. See you then.